What's up, YouTube? This is Alpha Prime of the One Elites, bringing you another Transformers Earth Wars video, and this is my Optimus Prime voice. It's how I sound in the morning when I wake up. Just wanting to hear your opinion on whether you like this voice better, or do you like my normal voice better? Let me know in the comments below. This is, I'm going to do a little giveaway. Just want to hear your feedback below, and I'm going to give 5 lucky winners some Alpha Prime loot. And in the Alpha Prime loot, there is 5 premium crystals. Okay, I can't give out, I only have 20 to give out per month. So since I'm probably going to do another video later on this week, so we'll give out 10 to start, and go from there. Okay, so leave me a comment in the description below whether you like my Optimus Prime voice better, or would you rather hear my normal voice. And I'll pick 10 lucky winners to give them some Alpha Prime loot. But all joking aside, here we're going to do a Nosecone Drillhorn video. As you can see here, we are at 92 prestige, almost finished the event. 100 crystal chances to get Nosecone or Drillhorn, and I must say I got very, very lucky this weekend. I finally got Drillhorn, 2, 3, and 4-star Drillhorn. I'm really pumped about that. This is like the second 4-star bot I've gotten off a chance event, so it's not easy to get. There's you have a 10% chance to get a 2, 3, or 4-star bot of that bot. And I got really lucky and got Nosecone, and the 3-star and the 2-star as well. So we're going to be talking about these bots in this video, and I'm going to break down their health and their damage per second, and we will get to talking about whether or not this bot is going to be a game changer, whether or not he's going to be a bot that we're going to be able to use in the future. Now, I will say that it's important to get the 3-star minimum, because Drillhorn and Nosecone are going to be combiner bots. And both bots, as you know, or if you don't know, Nosecone is part of Computron. And Computron has, he's the leg of Computron. And Nosecone... and I think there's another one here, Strafe. We have Strafe and we have Nosecone. So we have 2 bots that are part of the combiner here. And yeah, he looks really good. He is a repaint of Brawl, as you can see here. And let's give him a transformation. Yeah, so he's got a repaint of Brawl. Looks good. That's just the way the Combiner Wars figures are. They are repaints of each other, a lot of the limbs and parts, just because, that just is easier on the Hasbro molds. And but they do have their own separate little stamp. Like, you take a look at here's a Photoshop of the TF Elites Warriors Computron, and TF United, sorry. And you can see that he does look a lot different from, say, like Superion. And here's a screenshot of the Combiner Wars Leo Kaiser. So, as you can see there, they look very different, even though they do share some similar body parts between the different combiners. But for those that don't know who Leo Kaiser is, Leo Kaiser, he is a combiner from a future series called Victory. And I really wanted him as a toy when I was growing up. Here's a screenshot of Leo Kaiser's box art, and he comes with 6 bots, and it's a complete box set, which is really, really cool. I just love how they did that in the old days with the Transformers and their box art and box sets. And as you can see there on the right there, he forms Leo Kaiser, which is really, really cool. So Decepticons don't have as many combiners, so Spaceship's got to go towards future series as well, just to even out the odds there. And I think the Decepticons are very lucky because of that. I really do like Leo Kaiser. He looks really good, and he should be a really fun combiner to get. Alright, so here is a screenshot of Nosecone and Drillhorn's ability stats. And as you can see, the level 55 at level 55, 10, it will deal 20,000 damage at level 5510. So that's what you need to get him at as a 4-star in order to bust level HQ 16 walls. And if you want to be able to bust walls that are max, so that's HQ 17, you're going to need 28,000. So you're going to need him at 6510 in order to do that with a level 15 gold wall buster. So it's going to be tough to level him up to level 65, but that's what it's going to take if you want to be able to bust maximum walls. And of course, if you have a G-metal wall buster, then those numbers will be slightly, I mean, you won't have to level him up as high. I'm guessing, well, maybe 63 or 64 for the 4-star with a G-metal wall buster maxed out in order to bust max walls. So it's a little bit of help, the G metal, but of course not all of us have this G metal core. I mean, I don't have it on my main account either. But here are the stats, and I just want to do a little bit of gameplay for you guys. So we're back on the test account now. Switched back to my test account server. As you can see there, I've been having fun maxing out my test server base, and as you can see, everything's maxed out now. 4,600 health. And I mean, that's high, but you know, I mean, that's to get, I think, bots like Jets back into the game again, because my Jetfire is at level 57 9, I think, and he can now bust missile launchers and lasers that are maxed, because I think my Jetfire deals 4,900 damage at 57 9. So bots like that are going to be back in play again. You can see the mortars here with armor are very nasty, 5,700 damage. I think only Skylinks or maybe Skydive, very few bots can actually take out a max mortar with armor on it. So, yeah, keep working on. I think Prowl or Brawl with a G1 core, another bot that may be able to take out a max mortar. But sorry, we're kind of going off topic here. This is a Nosecone Drillhorn video, and I just was showing my base off here, so sorry about that. Let's go to the battle zone here, and we're going to go and take a look at some attacks. Now, I have a Nosecone here with this squad, just fooling around in the higher zone with Nosecone for fun. But as a 4-star bot, him at 54.9 deals 375 damage, and level 15 wall buster. He's just very close to busting a level HQ 16 wall, but I think if I got him up to 54.10, he should be able to do it. But 55.10 is definitely the safe zone if you want to bust an HQ 16 wall. But let's go ahead anyway, and let's do an attack on a base. Now, I know not a lot of you want to see me using my 4-star, 5-star bots, so let's try and we'll use a line of bots that are kind of newer to the game. Let's see here. Do I like this squad? Got Jetfire, Sky Strike here, Nosecone, Red Alert, Rook. Let's take Impactor out, and let's put in a healer here. Let's get one good healer going here. Okay, let's give this squad a try. I'm probably not going to drop all the bots, but I wanted to show, Nosecone's busting ability. Now, the whole point of using Nosecone is to, let's try Zone 14 here. The whole point of using Nosecone is to help you bust up walls that are going to split your bots. So he's not going to be useful for every single base in the game, but he's good to have as for war. Like you can see, this base design here is not too helpful, but it still will allow me to get to those alloy storages and energon storages on the side there. And it is a max base, or max HQ 16 base, so let's give it a try and see how it goes here. Going to, I love Jazz. Jazz is definitely one of my favorite bots in the game. And let's just use Nosecone's ability there to get these walls on the side here. So boom, you see that he busts that wall up. So I'm going to be able to get to those energon collectors quickly. Now his range is not like a Jet's range, as you can see there. I wish his range was a little bit greater, but you know, Space Ape really wanted to bring a bot that was even and not too strong. Otherwise, you know, we'd have another OP bot on our hands here, and balancing the game would be unfair. So I understand the decision to make his area of effect there not as great. But as you can see there, if he can't bust the wall, he's gonna hit it, and then he'll break it in a few shots there, which is really nice. And that just gives your bots a chance to go through the walls and not have to split up as much. So this base here has a nasty design meant to split your bots, but we're going to go ahead and use a lot of special abilities. I love Trax's ability there just to shield your bots with that smoke. So Trax is definitely one of those bots that that smoke bomb there, blocking 60% damage. He's one of those bots that are going to be really helpful at the HQ 17 and 16 levels. Definitely level up your Trax. Even if you have a 3-star Trax, that bot is going to be super helpful. And here you go. Down goes this base pretty easily because of Trax, and there's a Nosecone and a little bit of action there. So I do really like Nosecone. I think he's going to be a great addition to the game. And let's take a look at Drillhorn now. So yeah, he's got that really cool victory look to him, and I'll be honest with you guys, I think he looks better. He looks better than Nosecone. Well, just personally, how I personally feel, I think he looks way better than Nosecone. Even his transformation into tank mode is cooler, in my opinion. That drill looks bigger, and doesn't have his feet in the front. So I like that look a little bit better, just for me. That's my personal opinion. I think Drillhorn looks really good, and I'm really excited for that new combiner. It should be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and let's try a battle with the Decepticons. But I wanted to show Nosecone stats. Sorry, we'll go back there again. So Drillhorn. So Drillhorn, he's got my Drillhorn's leveled up to level 65 maxed, and I put a little wall buster on him. I didn't max that wall buster out, but at 65-9 with a level 14 wall buster, he should be able to take out max walls by this point here. And this is the strongest cons I have on my test account. As you can see, the power level is only 22,000 here, so we might not be able to break or beat most bases, but I wanted to share some bots that I'm really having fun with. Now Viper had a nice boost, and as you can see here, he deals at level 58 10 with a enhanced ordnance at maxed out gold. He's dealing 4,800 damage to one item and 690 additional with that acid. So at 5810 with a gold enhanced ordnance, he's gonna be able to take out a max mortar at HQ 17. So I wanted to give him a go against a maxed mortar. So hopefully we can find something in zone 15. I think prime zone is going to be a slaughter, but let's try zone 15 and see how we do. There was no one to attack. Okay, so that's the problem with the test server there. So we're loading up a zone 14 attack. Just because there isn't a lot of zone 15 and 16 bases available to attack on the test server at this current time. Okay, so we've loaded up this zone 14 base, and at least it's got some wall pieces here that are level 16. And as you can see here, this is a good base for Nosecone. There's not too many wall pieces to bust open, and we're going to be able to prevent the bots from splitting left and splitting right. So, I mean, if you look at this design here, if you attack it straight on, your bots are going to go around the sides as well. And that's the whole point of making a base like this, is to split bots. So if you use Drillhorn to attack this piece right in the middle here, you should be able to get to both sides without having that splitting action happening. So let's give that a go, and we'll try that. Okay, so let's drop the bots here.
Crush
All right, so let's drop Acid Storm there to take out that mortar. Take out this mortar with Jetfire or Night Raven, and unfortunately his range is not as great as I mentioned earlier. He'd be too overpowered if his range was good. So we'll take one more wall piece here, and then here we go. Now the bots have access to this whole area without having to split, which is really, really nice. So, I mean, situational Drillhorn and Nosecone. Sludge, if you don't have Sludge or you don't have Straxus, he's a very, very nice bot. And because he's a bot that is available through free-to-play this weekend through those chance crystals, there's going to be people that have him as a 4-star, which will be really nice. And you can start busting walls open, and hopefully that helps your gameplay a lot better. You can see there, my team is nice and controlled. All the healers are healing the bots that are in the middle area there, which is really nice. And it looks okay. I mean, this base looks like we have it. It's a deceptively good base. You know, I know it's not a max base, but it's got a good design. It's got a nice funnel system, so your bots take a lot of fire. But that run amok ability there is really, really nice. And we'll take out this laser there, focusing on Soundwave. And those minions are great, eh? They're so nice. They just fly everywhere and distract. So down goes this base. And I hope you enjoyed that video on Drillhorn. Okay, so I guess that's it for this video. We touched up on both Autobot and Decepticon this weekend. Hope you guys get lucky and pick up a 4-star or 3-star Drillhorn or Nosecone. They're going to be really useful bots, especially because you need them for the future combiner we're going to get. It just seems that we've been getting every single combiner for the combiner bots. So look for Computron and Leo Kaiser to join the game in the near future. I think Space Ape has done a great job with combiners, and that'll be my next video. We'll do a video on the latest combiners in the game and an update on which combiners are the best. So stay tuned for that. You can see there all my combiners are level 14. So we'll do a comparison. That's the fun thing there. I got them all to level 14 there. We'll do a comparison in the next video, and I'll let you know which combiner I think is the best. All right, thanks for watching. This is Alpha Prime of the One Elites. Peace out.